The Texans in the Colts game, I agree, definitely lived up to the hype. It felt like a playoff game. It felt like those two teams were fighting for a spot to get into the playoffs. Jonathan Taylor tore it up against the Texans, man. He missed a lot of games. He missed a fair amount of games this year. A lot of injuries, a lot of nagging injuries that really held him back. But I mean, 30 carries for 188 yards and a touchdown. I mean, he really carried the load for them. I don't want to speak too much about the last play of the game when they threw to Tyler Goodson and he dropped the pass. I mean, wide open, anybody could have caught that. I don't know why they wouldn't put Jonathan Taylor in. Probably had to do with what they would have, how the defense would have played that. I mean, you can't drop a play any better than that. Honestly, it just doesn't get any better than that. But they came to play. It was a great game. You know, they came up just short, but Gardner Minshew really stepped up big time for the Colts, man. I mean, without him, they definitely wouldn't even be in a position to even play for a playoff spot, let alone play for a chance to win the division. I gotta give it to the Colts, man. C.J. Stroud, man, that's a bad man right there. In the words of Stephen A. Smith, that's a bad man. C.J. Stroud went 20 of 26 with 264 yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, even if they go out in the first round, I think they've had a great season. Shout out to DeMeco Ryans, man. A great first-year head coach. I mean, he got his team fired up all season for those games. They lost some tough games in the middle of the season, but, man, they fought hard to get to the playoffs. I commend them, man. They're going to be a great team to watch. They definitely hit the lottery with this quarterback, with the second overall draft pick, not second round, but second overall draft pick, picking up C.J. Stroud from Ohio State University. I mean, I think normally when you get a rookie quarterback, it takes them about a year or two to even get the hang of an offense, let alone lead their team to the playoffs in their first season. I also really think he's a front runner for offensive rookie of the year, although it would be tough to really not give it to Puka, considering he broke the records for both rookie receiving yards and receptions. So it's going to be tough. But, man, whoever wins it, you can't really go wrong. I mean, both of them are going to the playoffs. You know, they both had outstanding rookie seasons, something you don't really get a lot from a rookie in the NFL nowadays. But they put on the show. They put on for their city, for sure. C.J. Stroud had help from his receiving core. Nico Collins, 9 receptions for 195 yards and a touchdown. Also, Dalton Schultz, the tight end. I like Dalton Schultz, man. He's a great addition to their offense, man. He also had 5 receptions for 42 yards on 7 targets. Will Anderson in that game, he was dealing with some ankle sprain. I think they said a high ankle sprain, severe ankle sprain, not severe, but it was definitely ankle sprain. I mean, you got to give it to the kid. He's out there trying to fight. He's trying to win the game for his team. With a team, that's a team effort, team player right there. He was on the sideline warming up his ankles, trying to get his ankles right with the exercise band. You know, I got to give it to him. He's had a great season too. He had 9 sacks on the season. That's not bad for a rookie. It was great to see Michael Pittman back on the football field too, as well. 5 receptions for 44 yards, adding to that passing attack that the Colts had to bring them back into the game. For a minute, the Colts had me questioning that they were really ready to play this game, considering how they started against the Texans. But they fought back, came back, made the game interesting, made it close, and it literally came down to the last play of the game. It was a hard-fought game. The environment, I felt the electricity through the TV, man. It was a great game, and I'm excited for these two teams in the future with their future rookie quarterbacks. Well, soon to be second-year quarterbacks.